Hey everybody, how y'all doing? How you doing? Welcome to Just Talk Interviews as I interview people that have their own YouTube channel or business. Tonight I have a very special guest here, one of my good friends. I love him to death. I love him to death. I'm one of his moderators on the main channel, by the way. And I don't know, to me he is the real MVP for me. So Brandon Brandon Clark, how you doing today? Welcome to my channel.
Hey man, glad to be here. I appreciate you inviting me for an interview. And if your people watch this, and if this fan and stuff's too loud, then let me know, and I'll shut this down.
So please tell the people that do not know about you, how you start your channel and how your journey on the main channel, the full channel. When we get to the campaign and another segment.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, the eating channel is the first channel I've had. I've had it about 8 years. Just started off doing just some food challenges around St. Louis, and just took off from there.
So what were you nervous when you started this the full channel?
Oh, how I started?
Yeah.
Well, I did construction for 25 years, but for lunch, I'm cheap, so I brought my own lunch to work, and everybody else went out to eat real quick, like McDonald's, and they came back. Well, by the time they left and came back, that was like 30 minutes, and I was already done eating. So I'm back working, and they come back from getting their food, like, hey, we're taking a lunch. I was like, I already took a lunch. Like, no, you didn't. Like, yeah, I did. and and then they signed me up for a contest, and I just took. I knew I was fast, but I just didn't know how fast I was compared to other people that they thought they was fast. So that just jump started me to do another contest the next week, and I beat a semi-pro guy. And I just Googled top 5 man versus food challenges in St. Louis, and just took off from there.
Do you know what what your very first food channel was and how long did you finish that?
Well, the first food challenge was at Pointer's Pizza in St. Louis, and my friend Randy Santel, that was his first food challenge as well. But I did that food challenge with somebody. The second contest I was in, another guy saw me eating, and he said, "Hey, let's try this $500 food challenge in St. Louis." I didn't know anything about it. He said, "I think we could finish if I had your help, because the person that helped me last time, we couldn't do it." So I went ahead and did the challenge. My brother wanted to do it with me at first, but I told him, I said, Christopher, I said, this ain't personal, it's business. Cause I didn't know how much I could eat, but we finished the whole pizza in like 22 minutes, and you had a whole hour to finish. But that was my first food challenge.
So how the YouTube came along when you did you make the first video on YouTube when you,
Well, I did the first video, but if you see my editing now, I'm not the most perfect editor, but I like to edit a lot. And but at the time, I didn't know how to do anything. So I actually had my cell phone, and uh, I downloaded everything to my computer, and then my computer, I was videotaping with my computer. I was fast forwarding the video, taping it with my phone again, so it wouldn't let me do like over. I don't know if it was over 10-minute video, so I had to fast forward while I was recording, and that's how I was editing videos. I didn't know how to edit at all, and then when I thought I was shooting like this with the phone, I was shooting like this accidentally. So I didn't know on my editing program, we just click the button and you turn the whole picture. And so I downloaded to my computer. I turned my computer sideways. I turned my computer sideways like this, and then I videotaped the computer again, and then re-downloaded it. So it was like a bootleg video. So there's a lot of people that don't know how to start YouTube. And you know how you say, you know, if I could do it, anybody could do it.
yeah.
Well, that's true, because when I first started, I didn't know anything about editing. I didn't know anything about even turn. If you know how to grab a picture and turn it this way, you already know how much you know more than I knew when I started. So just to give somebody courage to start YouTube if they want to start, just get out there and do it. You can't do nothing but fail, but you're a failure if you don't even try. So I've been doing this full-time job. I got 2 channels now. Full-time job. I've edited over 5,000 videos. Like I said, people might say some of my videos now aren't the best videos. Like I'm gonna tell you now, they're way better than the first videos I shot. And that's like in life in general. You don't have to be perfect, but just try to be better than you was the day before. So you're not competing with everybody else. The biggest competitor is yourself. So as long as you're doing better than you was, you're doing better in life.
That's a great advice. That's a great advice. Um, who was your very first content creator that you look up to that made you start your channel? Who was the very first content creator that you watch and that hey, I want to learn something. I want to learn something. Like who was the first? Who was the first food star that you watch?
Well, Randy, like I said, Randy was the first person. He's a real good
Mhm.
friend of mine still to this day, but he was the first person I saw. I saw him on the news. The actual news in St. Louis had this guy. I didn't know who he was. I just
Mhm.
saw a plate of food in front of him, and I'm looking at the TV and I'm like, I could do that. Why is he on TV? Like I could do that. And I didn't know him at all. And I was going around beating records he did
Mhm.
around the area because he was from St. Louis and he moved
Mhm.
to Springfield. But I did all the challenges in St. Louis. I was beating all his records. And then he offered in Belleville, Illinois. He offered me to come do a challenge with him that I've already done. I got the record there already. So I just went slow and just wanted to tie him. I didn't want to try to show off, and I took the high road. And I just went ahead and just kind of went slow um, and just tied him at the very end. But he got me like 20,000 subscribers in 1 month. And for anybody on YouTube, that's not this. I had I think 299 subscribers when I was near Chicago at my sister's house. I was
Mhm.
at my sister's house and I'm sitting there at the computer and I'm staring at the computer, just looking like, come on, 300, come on, 300. And people that have about 300 today are like, I'm never going to get to where you never know where you're going to be today. You just keep
Right.
on trying, try your hardest. Just network with people. I'm doing an interview with your channel and a lot of bigger channels. Like I'm a bigger channel to you, but I'm not sitting here like, oh, I'm not going to worry about being on his channel. He has less subscribers than me. That's not the way to try to help people out. Somebody help me out to get started, and I need to do the same thing because
Mhm.
that's the reason why I'm here today. Because I might have just stopped doing videos because I had 299 subscribers. You got more than 299 right now, so it's like, man, you got 2 channels. So it's like you gotta hang in there and keep trying. And there's some content creators that's bigger channels that I actually reach their hand out to try to help people out.
What was the I'll put it this way. What was the easiest food challenge and what's the hardest food challenge that you done? I want to do that challenge and no more. What was the easiest challenge that you done and what's the hardest one?
The easiest food challenge is when they don't know who I am.
Good one.
When you walk into a place, and I do what I try to do now is I try to help local businesses. Like when I'm doing for this channel here, well, I'm doing like I'm 4 hours away from a McDonald's, 4 hours away from a Walmart. I'm in the
Mm,
middle of nowhere, but I want when I walk through a town that has a cafe, I'll walk in my backpack and my creep cam, and it's blacked out like a body cam, and I walk
mm,
in and say, hey, what's the biggest thing you got, or just cook me anything and put it on the table and give me a time to beat it. Them videos, some reaction videos, and helping other people out. That's not McDonald's that makes $1 trillion a year. I like to do a lot of those now instead of capacity. Right now, like to answer your question, I had to kind of go about that, like what I'm trying to do. What I'm not trying to do is the big capacity anymore. They used to not be too hard, but the sweet challenges are the hardest ones to do, like the real sweet. When people say,
mm,
"Oh, I like ice cream, I like
mm.
pancakes," it's like you start jittering, like the sugar rushes, and it definitely does not feel good to do those.
Right.
So savory challenges are easier than than sweet challenges to me. But everybody's different. Um, but I mean, I used to do 12-pound pizzas by myself, 14-pound burritos, 16-pound spaghettis. It's I can't. I probably could do an 8-pound pizza by myself now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a 9, but that's pushing it. Probably 8. So it's like I stopped training 6 years ago, and what I'm doing now is focus on my other channel that I just got back on from that trip, as you know. But most of it is just meeting people, trying to help other people out because I'm paying all my bills. Um, and to the people that watch your channel, my daughter passed away 4.5 years ago for carbon monoxide poisoning. But she fell asleep in her car and she never got her exhaust manifold fixed. So number one thing I'm gonna tell people now that I used to sleep in my car all the time. And for the people that don't know me, I used to preach like, "Oh, I'm not getting a hotel room." I still don't, but I don't sleep in my car with it running anymore. So that's one big thing that I focus on to tell the younger people that want to travel out of town and sleep in the car with the car running when it's cold. Uh, and it's definitely, please do not do that. But now I'm in a predicament where my bills are paid and I'm doing okay. So it's time for me to try to help other people that's struggling, and that's what I do when I go out of town and do stuff. I like to I rather do uh, mom and pop stores and stuff like that. So, and it's more fun, and I like to meet people. I like to talk. So I like to get in the small towns and just chit chat with everybody.
Now I know you mentioned about meeting people, and I know you met Randy and Katina. I know you met Big Better Bob. Shout out to him. He's doing an amazing job on his channel. But if you have a dream content creator that does food, who will be the who will be you want to meet in person?
Uh, Actually, I've been watching Flash. You know the TV series Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I want to say that there's a lady that plays Gypsy named Jessica Camacho.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would like be nice to meet her. Or the one that plays Iris, her name is Candace Patton, and both of those two. But that's just because I was watching Flash. But I really don't have a person, a celebrity, or anybody that I really want to meet. The biggest things that I want to meet, the biggest people I want to meet, are the people that support my channel. When I go out of town, when I'm at McDonald's and I get people, I was in New Mexico and I'm not sure what's going on in New Mexico, but they like food challenges. I had like 10 people in one McDonald's. Usually I
Wow.
might have one person, but they had like 10 people that knew who I was, and I was shocked that they knew who I was. So I was happy as they was. So it's something to shake somebody's hand that actually helps pay my bills. You know, people who watch my channel, they don't have to give any money if they just like the video or share the video. And they come up to me, say they want to, they support my channel. If you go to my Facebook or the YouTube, you'll see posts of me when I was at Walmart just the other day. I'm like, hey, you want to take a picture? So I take a picture and I post it to show my appreciation, because without people watching my channel, I can have all the numbers in the world, but if people don't watch your videos, then you're not making $0. I don't care if you got 1 million subscribers. If
Mm-hmm.
nobody watches, you're not making no money. So it's just it's my full time job. But I'm like one of the I'm a people's person. I'm a door to door. I put out business cards everywhere I go. I'll get a comment from a rest area bathroom from a trucker that's sitting on the toilet saying, "Hey, I'm on the toilet and I saw your business card." And I get comments, and I think it's so funny that people actually find my cards in like the Walmart plastic bags. I put them everywhere, like just scatter them everywhere. But but I really like to chat with people. I like history about coming from that person. I don't like histories and books and stuff because that's just somebody wrote it and probably wasn't even there. I like talking to older people when I'm in McDonald's because they've been to a lot of places. I like to hear from them, what it actually was like instead of hearing it from. This is my opinion though. So it's just I don't really believe in a lot of history books. It's just that's what people want you to know. And I'm not going to go down that road about my strong beliefs on certain things.
Yeah.
It's just that's just me. And uh, if people like me on the internet or they don't like me, it's going to be the same thing in person. I'm not anybody different. I just choose to be me, and it's easy just to be you instead of trying to. When you make a lie up, you gotta cover that lie with another lie and remember the lie. You don't have to remember the truth, you know. So I'm funny. I like to just have a good time. You see that in my editing. If you don't like me on the internet, I'm going to tell you now, you're not going to like me in real life. I'm not here to try to get people to like me. I'm just here to be me. And if the byproduct is you really like my how I do my videos and my character, then you like me. If you don't, you're not. And I tell people, hey, I actually comment back to people and say, hey, uh, I wouldn't waste no more time on my channel because you're not going to like the longer videos. I do longer videos because I like B-roll. I'm ADHD, but when I do videos, I like to get when me and you are talking, you'll get whatever sceneries in the background. It's more of a movie, like a TV series type thing. It's not more like, hey, watch me eat. Thanks for watching. Gotta go. You know, like the video. You know, I get the drive there. I get the people inside, the reactions, the real life. Like people that watch my channel. I read emails and they say, you know what? I got a life threatening disease. I can't even get out the house. I'm on hospice, but you make me feel like I was at that place. So it's just I do music like that. I don't listen to country, but if I do a steak challenge, I'm in a country town. You're going to hear country song. If you see a tumbleweed going across the road, it's probably going to be a country song. But whatever that video requires to get people to feel like they're there is what counts. It ain't what I like. If I'm in a place where like opera, I don't like opera or country, but if it's a place that screams, that's what you're going to hear when you're there. Like some people that don't like, I'm old school. I like old school rap, but if I'm in a place that plays mumble rap, I'm not into mumble rap. But if a place plays it, if they play like Dallas plays Chopped and Screwed, if they play that music at that location, I'm going to play the music in my song. I'm going to take that music out, play my own music because I pay a yearly for millions of songs I can use. But I put the same kind of music that they listen to. So if you ever go there in person, you already know what to expect. And that's what I want from people to get from my videos at real life situations. Uh, it's just that's just and I'll take a whole video down if I miss one thing that I want to put in that video because the video is not right if that is not in my video. It's like the audio, the microphone. I really like to step it up for people that can watch any channel in the world, but they sit there and watch my channel, and it makes me feel even happier when families watch my channel. I would say the eating channel is more of the family channel because this channel here is I started being actually 95% on the other channel, me, but I didn't curse. But I did construction and ran the street, so I do curse a lot. But I, I I just went ahead and started doing on this channel because this is the newer channel. I said, you know what, I'm going to go all out and just be me. And if people don't like it, they don't like it. But I just I'm getting older, and the camping and this is going to be, you know, I don't sit there and try to curse, you know, when I'm not cursing at all here because I respect your opinion, your channel. So it's just like if my grandmother passed away, I wouldn't be cursing in front of her. So it's just if I'm in the wilderness and just being me, it's going to be some cursing. So I do want to point that out. If everybody even tries to go on this channel, it's a little bit more adult than it is uh, for family. The eating channel is more of a powdered down with the cuss words and all. You probably barely hear one on that channel.
Mm.
So, and I did that because I already knew families watch that channel and stuff.
Now for both channels, do you when you before you go live or anything, do you ever sit before do you sit before you hit the go live button? Do you ever like You ever talk to yourself and say, "Hey, this gonna be a good live. I don't care what people think." You ever know if they're gonna what it's gonna be like when you go live on need one need or on the channels?
No, I really don't. I don't think about
Okay.
any. I don't think about any of that. It's going to happen. Whatever's going to happen. There's people. There's some people out there that want to get that. I don't want to say want to get hurt, but
Mm,
they want to have an attitude. It's the internet where and this is another thing. If people start doing the internet, they can't handle comments. I'm going to tell anybody in this world they're not going to hurt my feelings. I've ran the streets. I sold dope for 10 years. My daughter passed away. My whole house burnt down. Um, and my daughter in the house that 14 months apart.
mm,
Uh, I've I don't want to. I don't brag about what I used to be, but I just try to tell you where I came from.
mm.
I I put myself through pain with alcoholism, drinking 2 fists a day, smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day. I was smoking in the shower. I
Wow,
haven't drank in 22 years. I haven't smoked cigarettes about 19 or 20 years.
that's
But
great.
people would in the comments, people try to hurt your feelings. And if you're starting a channel, what they're going to try to do, if you got family in the video, they're going to target that family member to get a reaction out of you. They're going to target whatever you love the most to try to tear you down because they're not feeling good about themselves. And the number one thing I want to take, or want you guys to take from this, if you ever want to start a channel, do not let anybody get to you. Once you start getting negative comments, it's going to take a while, but once you start getting negative comments, you made it. When somebody that doesn't know you doesn't like you, that means you are very important. Uh, if 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 somebody that just does not like, I don't understand why people do it because I don't like NASCAR, but I'm not going to sit there every Sunday and watch cars go around and just yell at the TV. I'm just
Right,
not going to watch it. I'm going to be smart and watch something I want to watch. But
right,
these people watch more than people that like your channel because they need to figure out what you're saying, and they don't know that my bank account does not care if you like me or not like me. The positive and negative comments, they pay the same. So I troll people sometimes just to mess with people. I say Illinois. I lived in Illinois, East St. Louis,
Illinois.
Illinois for 35 years. I say Illinois with the S on it just to mess with people because people have to comment. Like people that normally don't comment, or they will have to comment. They get agitated about stupid stuff. I'm like, I'm just having fun, you know. I like Miracle
Yeah,
Whip.
yeah.
Most of the world does not like Miracle Whip except Arkansas. Maybe Arkansas people like
Oh,
Miracle
that's
Whip, but I do it perfect. I don't care what you eat on your sandwich. I could not care. If you like it, I love it. But it's just like I just like to have fun. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. I talk about everybody, so it's not like comedians that talk about every race possible. I do the same thing, and it's like some people just want to get butt hurt, you know, and I'm not out to do that. I'm just out to have a good time. My pawpaw passed away, but every time all he did was fish about 300 days a year. But every time he opened his mouth, I started smiling because I knew he was going to be joking. That's all he did. If you see me, like that's usually what I do. People I don't even know, I just go there. Hey, I got to like when I push the shopping cart inside, so they don't have to push it from outside. I just get my bags and push it inside. Or so somebody's coming in the door, like, hey, got a free a brand new shopping cart here, low miles, works great. You know, just have fun, and that's just what life's about. You know, I mean, I don't understand why people. Well, a lot of people are negative towards you because they're trying to make themselves feel better, but in the long run, it makes them feel worse, and they got to keep on doing that so they can try to feel better by tearing somebody down. And I, I just be me. I'm just me, you know. I built my camper. I go camping a lot, and I meditate a whole lot. Since I stopped drinking, I do a lot of meditating and uh, just enjoying life, you know. And that's what it's about. Don't be here on this earth uh, all negative, you know. It's it's not a way to live. It's just it's sad.
Yeah. So for both channels, now the short do not count. Short the actual shorts don't count. What's the short video have you posted, and what's the longest video have you posted? Same thing with the same thing for the live for both channels. For both channels. What the shortest video have you posted and the longest video and live have you posted on both channels?
I normally post an hour and a half long videos on my camping channel. My eating channel, like the speed challenges, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Some of them might be 10 minutes. The 112-pound hamburger that 10 of us did was like an hour and something long. They had an interview with everybody. We did a 50-pound pizza with 4 people. That was about an hour long because I wanted to get the whole thing of the cooking of the pizza, making of the pizza. I like to go behind the scenes. If they let me in the kitchen, I do all the B-roll, the sexy shots of the food. So it's just I like to bring all the nature in. If I was in the woods and I see a chipmunk,
Mm.
uh, I get videos of chipmunk. I have this big fancy camera lens, so I get close-ups of wilderness. I bought a hummingbird feeder on this trip here. I bought a hummingbird feeder because I saw a hummingbird when I was editing my camper. It flew right at my camper, stared at me, and I said, you know what? I'm going to buy me a hummingbird feeder. And I was in Idaho, the panhandle of Idaho, and there's like 20 hummingbirds that was all around me, just feeding on the hummingbird feeder. And I put my GoPros on 240 frames per second. So I got the wings going really slow. I got good videos of that. So I do a lot of extra stuff. The water hitting the beach, like the water hitting the shoreline, hearing the waves, like the ASMR of it all. I like to bring everything into the video, my surroundings. If I'm at McDonald's and we're doing like a vlog style camping on way to another state, if I'm at McDonald's, you're going to see flowers. You're going to see the handicap. You're going to see the curbside parking. You're going to see everything while I'm talking. You're going to see certain things I put in there while I'm talking outside of that building. It's not, I take that and use it 10 different McDonald's. Every single McDonald's you see is going to be that outside of that McDonald's on the B-roll. Every night when I went camping, I got a stargazer thing I put up in the sky at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I get the stars going, and I get shooting stars. I get stars going around in circles. The rotation of the Earth. So every time you see that, that's not the same one. That's every single night. I do so much while I'm doing videos all day long. That's good. I put it all together. It's like a ballerina act when it comes to editing videos. Editing videos to me, when I was on this trip, for camping, 6 months, 18 states. Uh, 5 months and 3 weeks, 18 states, and I videoed 116 videos. 112 of those videos were already edited when I came back. The only 4 videos were not edited and uploaded and scheduled. Only 4 of them weren't uploaded, and that was the last camp I did here in Missouri. That's the last one, so I didn't edit those. But I did 64 lives. I did 116 videos, and I uploaded everything on Starlink. So it's just it's one day of shooting videos and maybe one day off. And that one day off, I call it a day off, but editing videos to me is a day off. It's meditation. It's like autistic people do
Mm.
puzzles. Well, to me, doing a video is relaxing to me. It's like me putting a puzzle together because I really enjoy sitting there and just put a puzzle together. When I was drinking, I didn't have any kind of patience. I couldn't stand in a 10 item or less line without getting so mad that I just put the stuff down and walk out because I couldn't even wait for people in front of me that had 12 items or 15 items and they took all day, a price check. I was so agitated. Now I'm so zenned out. I could do 1,000, 2,000 piece puzzle, sit there, drink coffee, and just relax. Uh,
Now, okay.
Go
So
ahead.
now I noticed that before um now listen y'all, Brandy had a um chicken coop. How many do you had in the chicken coop before Paul and
Well, when I had when I lived in Mississippi, because I actually did a chicken wing contest in Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm the chicken wing champ there. Well, the second year I went back, I won again, and then I stopped doing the contest. But I won the Memphis wing contest 2 times in a row. But I met my girlfriend. I met a girl there at the time, and we started going out. And we got a house in Mississippi, right over the border from Memphis, 20 miles south, and we had 6 acres. I built a chicken coop. I have all those videos of the chicken coop. It's on it's on both channels. It might be on both channels, but I know it's on uh, the garbage disposal channel first. I hadn't meshed everything together, and I'll
Mhm.
talk about that in a second. About don't try to mesh channels together. And
Right,
if I
right.
forget, Jarrett, bring that up in a minute. But
Okay.
what I did, I built the foundation. I dug the hole, put the concrete blocks in. I waterboarded it where I put water in, shoved dirt in, so it got into the cement blocks. I built the foundation. I put it all up with 60 pallets. I tore it out. I saw a Facebook post of some free 5/4 inch deck boards that
Right.
nobody wanted to rip it up. They just wanted free wood, but they didn't want to do the work to rip it up. I took
Mhm.
all that wood, made it siding. So I did the whole chicken coop, and I had 180 chickens in that chicken coop. Um, so I did that and ran 2 channels. But I had Luna. Luna, she was a chicken that we was fishing in Michigan,
Mhm.
and somebody called us from FedEx because that's where my girlfriend worked at. She's international FedEx. Well,
Mhm.
the one of the chickens got loose, so they went ahead and put it in their pocket and walked out because they was going to have to kill it if they caught it, if the
Wow.
other people caught it. So she called us up and put it in a box, a shoe box, and when we got back, she was in the house with me the whole time. I fall asleep, watch TV with her, watch chick flicks, and but she came inside after that every day and slept, and then she went outside with the rest of them. But in the middle of the day, she would come and lay an egg 5 or 6 days a week. She'd come inside, lay an egg, go back outside. Then at night, she would come in her little door, get her little treat, jump up on the couch, jump up on the perch, and she had a
Mhm.
drop pan under there, and she would just watch TV and go to sleep. But like right when she's done watching TV, she would turn around on her perch. So that meant I needed to turn the TV off for her. And then I had Paula. She had a broke leg and she had surgery and everything. I slept with Paula for a year and a half. She slept with me for a year and a half, and she had passed away last April. But she broke her other leg, and then she was just flopping around, kind of like a fish everywhere. She couldn't do nothing.
Mhm.
But yeah, she came in. We watched movies every day. I walked her around the block a couple times a day. But she slept with me every single night. She would sleep right under me. And but yeah, I don't have any pets anymore, any girlfriends. I don't have any kids. My daughter passed away 4.5 years ago. So that's why it's a double-edged sword. People say, "Oh, I wish I was like you. I wish I could travel the country." And 6 months at a time. Next year, I'm going 9 to 10 months for 24 states to the east of St. Louis, all the states to the east. But it's a double-edged sword because I would trade all that in to get my daughter back. But I'm in a predicament now that I'm in, and I'm just trying to make the best of it the rest of my life. And I shoot so many videos because it helps me out to get out of my head about negative thoughts about my daughter not being here. And
Mhm.
I try to remember the good times now. But I do so much videos because mentally it helps me out to make the videos and cheer people up and just hope people are laughing at the videos. If I do something stupid, I just hope I get it on tape. I say on tape because I'm old, but I hope I get it on tape if I do something stupid because it's worth it, or you guys can laugh over something that I've done, and it makes it all worth it.
That's what she said. Um, um, when you get done with your videos or anything, do you ever watch them? Do you watch your own video and learn from them?
When
And
I edit, I'll sit here and laugh. I'm the only person in here. I'll sit here and edit some of my videos, and I'm just laughing at myself for the stuff that I do. I get to, you know what? When I do these videos and edit it again, I get to relive it. Like when I go camping with people, I get to relive that whole camping experience like I'm going again when I get to edit videos. I get to see the videos, I get to edit it, and it's like I'm there again. And I want you guys to be there. So I always say light skinned folks like to camp. And but if you don't like to camp, you can still watch the videos. I like to cook on that channel. I eat on this channel, but I cook on this channel. So I
okay,
do a lot of cooking.
okay,
If they see it, it's going to have a lot of stickers on the bell peppers, and I just do that on purpose because I just mess with folks. But I cut the stickers up and I throw it in the food just to mess with people. But I do some fancy cooking. And speaking of the both channels, before I forget, when I was first starting on the Garbage Disposal channel,
Mhm.
I was getting paid for that one, but I wasn't getting paid for starting another channel yet. So I said, you know what? I'm already hitting the ground running. I'm getting paid on this one. I'm going to put my camping stuff on this channel. Wrong move. Wrong. It hurt me. It hurt
Mhm.
me to mesh because people that watch eating challenges, most of them don't want to watch camping. So they're like, I'm unsubscribing from this channel that I really like because
Right.
he's doing all this crap that I don't watch. And
Right.
then on the eating channel, they don't want to see like that on the camping channel, they want to see like grotesque, like professional eating. So
Mhm.
my thing is, I don't care how much you're getting paid on this channel here. Don't combine other stuff. Like say, I ask younger people when they start YouTube and Facebook, I said, what do you do? Oh, I do everything. That's the wrong thing to do. Don't do pranks, and then you want to do zoo movies like zoo. They go to the zoo and get pictures of animals, flowers, cars, racing. You don't want to do. You don't want to put a hodgepodge of stuff on one channel. You want to break it up. I don't care what you're getting paid on this channel. Start a new channel with something else going on. Who knows? This channel might even outgrow this channel. But just don't put it all together. And the last thing about people that want to start a channel, put videos out first. Don't just throw your channel, hey, subscribe to my channel. If you only got one video on your channel, it's like me walking into Walmart. I will never go back to that channel. I will never go back to Walmart because I already saw everything they have to offer and I don't need it. One, you got one item. I saw that one item. I saw your one video. I don't need to subscribe because you don't have any more. If you start a channel, get about 10 or 15 videos together and then post them all the same day. Just post them all the same day and have them all out there so it keeps them on that channel so you can put one out a week. But make sure you at least put one video out a week. If you can't put a video out, go live. If you always want to have content out and in between the weeks, maybe put one picture up, a post, just to keep the algorithm, keep the energy going. You don't want to just put one video out, wait till every Saturday and put a video out. I'm good. Well, Saturday, put a video out. The middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, put a post out. Hey, what are you guys doing? Or just put a post, a picture up or something, just to keep that energy going so your videos do better. Uh, and I try to like I'm doing now. I try to help out channels. I can't hold people's hands. People want me to edit video. Like, how do you edit videos? I can't hold your hand. I can tell you what I use to edit, which is actually all of my descriptions of my videos. What I use to edit my drones, all the cameras I use, the editing, epidemic sounds, the music that I buy, that I pay for every year. Just my annual fee. I got everything in the descriptions that I taught myself how to do all the stuff that I do. If you go to my channel, it's like, oh, this guy cloned himself. Wow, he did some weird stuff. I taught myself how to do that. If you go to the editing software that I use or any of them you start, they got YouTube videos of how to do everything that program that they will show you better than I can even tell you. But I got people that want me to hold their hand and show them how to edit and do this. I got my own job to do. I'm not trying to be a hole about it, but I'm not trying to stop my job to help everybody out and just not work no more because I have to still keep bills paid. I'm too cute to go to jail. I can't run the streets no more. So it's just and people that are scared to start, just jump out there. You don't know unless you try. And I always say, if you don't even try, you lost already. The worst thing to do in life is don't even try. Don't just give up before you even start. But just jump out there. I mean, I was doing construction 25 years. I didn't know how to do edit, no video at all, nothing. And I
Mhm.
taught myself how to do pretty much 99.9% of what you see on these videos.
So what did the outdoor where did the outdoor channel come from? Was that a new way to separate you from the full channel, the full channel to
Well,
have.
I think it came from just me being me, what I like doing. I like fishing. I like outdoors and stuff. I don't
Mhm.
like just eating, which everybody thinks I'm like Jabba the Hutt, that all
Mhm.
I do is sit in one spot and eat. Like, oh, if I go live at McDonald's, somebody's on my live say, hey, eat 30 Big Macs. It's like I don't just eat all day. I do other stuff. I do 195-mile bike rides. I do the 55-mile hikes with 65 pounds in my back. I get blindfolded, dropped off in the forest. So I do stupid stuff on both channels. But it's like I like living life. I like adrenaline. I like just doing stuff. I like camping. So I started doing vlogs. And when my house fire happened, I had vlogs in my house fire. I went live inside of my house about a couple of days after the house fire. Everything was burnt. Everything was burnt. But I went live in that house and tried to make a comedian thing about it where nothing was going on, or you know how the background is, where the background was all burnt. But I was just pretending like nothing was happening, like nothing went on. And they thought it was a fake background. Like, no, that was my house. So I had my hands all burnt with both hands puffed out about an inch of pus, all of my hands. But when people was donating to help me out before the insurance money kicked in, I was sitting up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning with tears coming down my face, and I had a pencil. I had both my hands wrapped up, but I had a pencil shoved inside my thing, and I was pecking at the keyboard, thinking everybody donating to me to help me out. People that didn't even know me, and to me, for somebody to watch my channel all the time, I really don't know who they are, like physically, because I don't see them, but they see me in their front room watching TV like every other day or every day sometimes. And it's like I'm part of their family. And there's people out there that I never dreamed people would help me out that much when something happened like that. It just like when I do my trips like this trip here with that beach, I gave them quite a bit of money on the beach. They was living in a tent, and I don't know their whole story. It's not my business to get in their business. I just know the business they're in right now. That they was on the beach in 100-degree weather and this wind blowing, sand blowing everywhere, in a broken rickety tent. And at least I got them to a better spot right now. Uh, they're not on the beach no more in the tent. So then some stuff comes good about stuff that you do for people on the road. Some people take advantage of you, but it's not up to me when I try to help somebody out what they do with that money. Because if I give you money, I can't tell you what to do with it. I'm going to feel bad if you screw it up, but I can't. It's not mine anymore. I gave it out the goodness of my heart, and whatever they do with it, that's on them. But hopefully, you want to have hope that people do have a better life because you try to help them out. But I definitely came out with a lot of love from people that follow my channel that supported me to help me get me through hard times. And then 14 months later, my daughter passed away. It was it's very heart wrenching when stuff happens like that, and I still have videos that come out every day because my house burnt down. I had videos 2 months earlier. I already had videos out, so when that happened, I didn't have to edit videos, so I couldn't edit anyway because my hands would burn up. Like right now, I'm at rotator cuff surgery October 1st. I've got videos all the way till December 22nd, already edited, uploaded, scheduled, just ready to go. 2 a week on this channel, 1 a week on the other channel. And when my rotator cuff surgery happens, I'm gonna go live and do mukbangs lives at restaurants and just talk. So I don't have to edit videos. I'll have one video out a week, and then I'll try to do one every other week of lives. So I've got a plan ahead in life. I mean, tomorrow's not a gimme to nobody. But if stuff happens, I'm more prepared than a regular person. I've I've never not put a video out in a week. I've never did in 8 years. I've always put videos out, and I dumbed it down on my bigger channel to one video a week because even though this is a smaller channel, I want the outdoors channel. That's gonna be the rest of my life. I can't be 90 years old having a tapioca contest at the old folks home with the next person over. The eating channel, I can't. You can't keep doing that your whole life. So
Right.
the outdoors camping, and that lifestyle. I already got something after this camping. When I get older, I already got that planned out. Where what I'm going to do if I get to that point, I already know what I want to do in the future. Because you can't do camping all your life either. You're going to be too old to even do that. So.
But do you love what you do on YouTube on both channels? Do you love what you do?
don't use the word love too much. But
Let, let, me- let
the
me
eating channel, I really enjoy that. But it's like a it's not a bad relationship, but it's like drifting away. It's like it, it's the fire's not there no more on the eating channel. But I do like the speed challenges. So to me, interact with new people and help mom and pop places out. That keeps me that keeps me hanging on with the eating channel because I really like doing that. So that keeps me going for that. But the outdoors channel is where it's at. There's nothing that you could tell me if my outdoors channel tanks. It's okay because I already built me a camper. I got 6 videos of the build of my camper. I got 2,300 amp hour batteries in there. I got solar panel. I got 20-gallon water tank. I got an ice maker. I got a 55-inch TV. I have it all decked out that I can live off grid as long as I want. I built that for a reason, just in case stuff happens, like in real life, just stuff hits the fan, or my channel's tank, the internet messes up, and I don't have a job. Then I still have a place to stay. I don't have a regular house anymore. I don't want to. I don't ever want to own a house ever again. I don't want to cut grass. I don't want to worry about the roof. I don't want to worry about the water tank. I don't want to worry about property tax. If I don't like my neighbor when I'm camping, I can just grab my camper, go to the next spot. So if I like it, I'll stay longer. If I don't, I'll keep going. Um, it's just that's just my lifestyle now, which I'd rather just do that. And I get to meet people all around the world now.
if you weren't doing YouTube, well, I'm sure you know the answer to that question. But if you weren't doing this, do you have a backup plan?
Bigelow. No, no, I'm too old to juggle. I'm too old to juggle anymore. Um, if I wasn't doing YouTube, I probably still done construction. I've done that 25 years, and it's just I work for myself. I do landscaping too. I like landscaping. I like outdoors. I like doing retainer walls. I did tree cutting. I did all that. I would try to go the outdoors kind of landscaping of the construction side of it. I would rather do that.
So what day do you on the outdoors? What day did you go post videos I know you go live on like what 2 weeks a week?
Well, I
2 weeks.
go about 2 times a month. I go live on the outdoors channel.
Mm-hmm.
The eating channel, I very rarely go live. I might go live here in a few days just to tell people what to expect. Just to let people know what to expect about live mukbangs after I had my surgery. I had my right rotator cuff done quite a while ago, and I'm banking first December to middle of December. I'll be good after physical therapy, but I'm going to be doing live mukbangs and not editing videos. But just doing a live so I can get the second video out for them a week. Uh, but it's that channel. I've only got one video scheduled a week for Saturday for this channel here, the Garbage Disposable. And then I have a lot. I got shorts that come out every Friday. But on this channel here, it's every Sunday and I want to say Wednesday. Sunday and Wednesday, I believe, on this channel. So I still put 2 videos out a week. And right now, the videos that's coming out on this channel here in Oregon. So I went all the way down from Missouri to Louisiana, all the way over to California, all the way up to Washington, all the way over to Wisconsin and back down. So
Wow.
right now I'm in Oregon. Then the next state will be Washington, and then North Dakota, Montana, or Montana,
Are
and then
you
North Dakota.
are you thinking about going to New York
I'll
camping?
be
Wow.
I'll be in New York next year. I got
Uh,
I got a list somewhere. Like I say, I'm not really planning my whole trip out. It's not really a certain date
okay. Okay.
that I need to
Okay.
be somewhere. But like this is my 2026 list here.
Mm-hmm.
So and
That's
I got
it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the dates. This is like the I'm gonna start Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go straight to Alabama. These are the dates, kind of like about somewhere around 11 to 12 days per state. But I wanted to go all the way to Florida first because in February 1st it's going to be cold. So I want to hurry up and get to Florida so it's warmer, or Alabama. I want to go
Yeah.
to Alabama, but the way I got to do it, is I got to hit Kentucky and Tennessee because the way I got to travel it's gonna add like 500 miles to So I have to hit Kentucky
Mhm.
and I'm light skinned anyway, so I don't mind the cold. I'd rather be cold than hot because you can only, like I say, you can only take off so much clothes before they start calling the cops on you. So but Kentucky, Tennessee, then Alabama, then Florida. But then I'll be in New York, and I'm thinking because I got you down for Alabama. If I do pass,
Georgia.
Georgia. So if I do
Mhm.
pass by Atlanta, I'll be
Mhm.
there about March 20th to my birthday, March 31st to March
Okay.
31st. Oh, 30th. My birthday's March 30th, but I'll be there March 31st, like in that general area. So I do got you down. So if I do pass, if I'm there 2 weeks earlier, I can kind of tell you where I might be at.
Mhm.
But I will be New York area will be September 3rd through September 14th. That's just kind of a rough draft. It could be 10 days before, 10 days after.
Mhm.
I just kind of got it wrote down to kind of where I'm going because I got a lot of people to meet. I got Amanda Bryant with the Moonshiner show in Virginia. I might be in Virginia more than 11 or 12 days. It might be 2 weeks. So it's going to change. It's going to change on that on the dates here and there because like Illinois, I probably passed through Illinois, but I'm not gonna. I'm never gonna move there again. So I'm just like I don't. I really don't care about living in Illinois anymore. So I might just camp there 1 or 2 days, and I can pick up 10 days from that state and use it somewhere else.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you that's one of the best trips that you've done. And most trips you've seen, I have to come over there and check on catch up on your channel because I have not been over there in a good minute. So, but yeah, do you when you do outdoors, do you have do you make sure you have everything that you before you make a video of it? You can just make sure you got everything out of the van, or you just make sure you got all your stuff before
Yeah,
you.
I try to stay organized as I can. If you see my, if people see me when I camp with a lot of stuff because I'm bringing like this year I brought 6 months worth of stuff. Like I went and got
Mhm.
food all the time before my camps, but I
Mhm.
brought 6 months worth of stuff. Like I need to make different videos. I can't do the same thing all the time, so I had a
Right.
different kind of like I got about 8 or 9 different Japanese knives. I'm a cheapskate, but for people that watch my channel, I like higher quality stuff. So when you guys get to see it, it's like eye candy. Like people want to see stuff like that. Talk about a nice chopping block. I got all kind of fancy stuff that I would not normally buy myself. But it's for the people that view my channel. Like I wouldn't normally have lights in back of me like doing this right here, but it's for you guys. I got microphones. I got fancy cameras I rarely use those cameras, but I start to use them more and more when I'm out in the wilderness. But it's just I got drones, the drones I used. So it's a lot of stuff that goes into videos like this stuff here. This microphone, it won't allow me to do the microphone on this live here because
Mhm.
if I hook this up, I can't hear anything.
Right.
But I got different microphones that this could pick up 300 feet, like a football field away. If I'm standing facing my phone, it's crystal clear 300 feet away. So I buy special microphones for people can hear quality stuff. You might be hearing the fan and the air conditioner in the background right now, but if I had this microphone on, if I was going live by myself, I would be going live with this, so you can hear anything but my sexy Barry White country voice. So, or
Well, what,
some people say Dr. Phil.
what what's the for both channels? What are the pros and cons being a YouTuber on both channels? I'm not gonna say a food food challenge or outdoors. What the pros and cons being on both channels and
Well, there's a lot of pros. You get to meet a lot of people, get to go a lot of places I not normally wouldn't have gone. A lot of opportunities to meet uh, to meet people that's on TV and stuff like that and be on the news. But that was for that's not for the outdoor channel, but for the eating channel.
Mm-hmm.
They do contests all around. But the big cons of the whole thing is once you get so big in a channel, it's not us trying to be ignorant and not answer comments anymore. It gets
Mm-hmm.
so overwhelming that you can't answer comment. You can't appreciate every single body that watches your channel anymore. Like the eating, like this channel here,
Mm-hmm.
I don't answer comments anymore of my regular comments on every video. I used to
Mm-hmm.
answer every single first comment from
Everyone.
everybody.
Right.
Now I don't answer anything at all. I'm not proud of it, but it's like now it's 20 to 30% negative because once you get bigger, then you get
Mm-hmm.
more negative stuff from people that are envious probably or are just sad about their own life or just you might have said something in it, but most of the time it's you're doing like maybe you got a channel that worked out and somebody else didn't and they're mad and they want to get negative comments. But I got 700. I got over 700,000 on Facebook, and I can't keep up with those comments. And the big thing is that even family members on Facebook, I tell them, I said, please, you got my cell phone number. Please text me. Don't send any kind of family reunion thing on Facebook because that's what people do now. They put
Right.
family reunion stuff on Facebook. Hey, did you see on
Yeah.
Facebook? Like, no, I didn't see on Facebook. I got 700,000 subscribers. I don't even follow my own channel. There's a company that puts my videos up. Like, like now, like the videos like we did in the UK. The next
Right.
video, the company puts that video out in the UK, and then they put a video out in Dallas the next day. Like, how'd you get in UK and you're in Dallas? Like, these are old videos. They just take my videos from YouTube, they chop them up, edit them real quick, do speed like the fast forward them, and they put them out on Facebook. I don't have any control over Facebook. I don't even read messages. I don't read comments on Facebook because it's worse on Facebook than it is on YouTube. And Facebook's bad. TikTok's even worse because what it is people's trying to be witty. Like I think they're trying to get most likes. Is that a thing? Where it's like, like you go to convention and hey, there's that guy. He got 100,000 likes like on his comment. Is there something? Is that a thing? Like is there like, hey, he's a master commenter? Is that? Yes, that's the only thing I can think of why they're making these witty comments
Mm-hmm.
that they're just trying to get reactions from people. Like, I don't got time for that. So,
So, here's the thing. So, if you're in bed sleep, just sleeping just through the night, and some reason some crazy idea just pop out in your head, and that hey, I want to make this video. Do you make this video now, or wait till you get up in the morning and just say I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna do it. Do
I,
you?
I won't wake up. Usually when I wake up, I won't even think about writing it down because
Mhm.
I'm not even woke up yet. But usually throughout the day, this is my main phone. But what I do if I think about something, I got lists on this phone. I got so many lists on this phone that you wouldn't even believe. Like I got 2026 lists. I got deep thoughts. When I do the deep thoughts in the videos, I got deep thoughts in here. I got
Mhm.
things I should do for videos. I got the movies I watched, and I put movies in here so I can
Mhm.
talk about them. I got to do lists. I got a place. Uh, I got places to see, places to camp. So I got a
Mhm.
lot of stuff in here, like videos to make and what to do in a video, like what kind of ideas I had. I'll put them in that phone. And sometimes I actually get to doing the videos. I'll think of stuff like, you know how you comment and somebody comments back, and the first thing you do is want to jump down their throat and
Yeah.
you write a comment. Well, I want to do that for a video by read a comment and read a comment like you're doing it in your head. Do the
Mhm.
voiceover and just do a comment like you would really want to tell them online, and then go ahead and erase it all, and then
Mhm.
put a nice comment down. And that's stuff that I would like. But I was pretty much no holds barred. If they was ignorant, I was ignorant back. I'm just however you want to be, I'm just going to be that back to you. Because it's just like if somebody in real life barks at me, I'm not going to say, "Hey, excuse me, sorry about that." I'm probably going to bark back. So it's just like in comments. If you wake up and you want to ruin my day, I tell people I'm petty. I am petty. I'm king petty. I have all day. So it's like if people want to wake up and they just want to irritate me, and that's what their day was about, it's going to be a long day for them because I have all the time in the world. I don't even know what day it is sometimes. I would say I don't have a real job. I could play this game too. So it's like, I'm honest about this. I want them people that don't like me, that are mad. I want them to leave even madder. I want them to leave, and I know that's not the right way to live life, folks. And I'm just telling you who I am. Uh, I'm a real nice guy. If people are nice to me, so let's not get it to that point for me to have to be petty because I don't like doing that. But but to me, it's funny that people don't think this is a real job. When I was doing construction, this guy was a millionaire. But you could not tell he was a millionaire. He was working right beside me at his house in one of the richest neighborhoods in St. Louis. But he was working beside me, hanging up this pine board on his garage we was building. He just stops in the middle of nothing and looks at me. He goes, "So they pay you to eat?" And he laughed about. He was an older guy too, older generation too, like Green Acres. But he would
Mm.
sit there, he'd stop and he goes, and he'll shake his head and laugh. He's like, "So they pay you to eat food?" I said, "Yeah, I just got $1,000 for eating tacos." And so and people still think today that this fat guy only eats food to get a free shirt and free food. That's all they think it's as. No, this is the actually real job. I'm making like 5 times more than I made in construction. Like it's a real job. Uh, so it's people don't understand that people get paid to eat and I get paid to camp. And they say get a real job. And to me, that's the stupidest comment somebody can make to somebody that has a real job. I get like 1099s. I get 1099s a year. So I'm paying taxes. The IRS thinks it's a job. I got an LLC on this channel here. I got LLC. So apparently it's a job. It pays my bills. Gets me on vacations. It gets me to buy trucks and cars. And so it's like, I'm not sure what they really mean by get a real job. Do they mean get a job where you have to call in to play sick to get off work? Or to try to take personal time and they still ask you, why do you need to take off work? Or somebody died in the family, you got to plead to them that you want to go to their funeral? Or do you need to break your back to go to work every day? Like I don't know what a real job.
That is.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to justify in their head that I don't have a real jobs to make them feel better. That's pretty much what it is. I just laugh about it. It's funny to me because like that's why I always tell people, "Oh, I don't get a real job," and they, "Oh no, you got a real." They try to, like, no, my feelings not hurt. It's just having fun saying it because I know I got a real job.
Well, I want to thank you for coming on my channel, and I know you've been busy and working hard on both channels like me for one. Um, you got any final words or advice for the people that want to start your channel? I mean, for the young people. I mean, not
Actually, I mean, you already heard me. I don't talk enough. I just appreciate you asking me to be on your show, and I think this if they missed it, rewind this video and watch it again. But I pretty much hit all the bases of if you want to start a channel and what to do. I've talked about it already, so I don't want to bore people to death that's been listening already this whole time. But just the biggest thing I would say is just get out there and try. Don't just give up before you even try. It's the best thing I can say.
and as for that, I appreciate that, and I would, in matter of fact, I would subscribe. We subscribe to your outdoor supervisor. That's the name of the channel, y'all. And if you already subscribe to, oh, by the way, if you have any questions for Brandon, please put in the comments. I'm apologize. I'm too happy to see him because so if you have any questions for Brandon, part, please go ahead and put in the comments. And so before I leave out of here, did y'all have any questions or comments for Brandon before I end this amazing interview?
Yeah, if I missed anybody's comments while I've been jabbering over here, I apologize. I was just trying to focus on the questions that Jarrett was asking me. But I do like to try to answer people's questions at times, and I don't try to ignore you, especially on lives, because that's something. That's why we're going live here, not just talk to herself, but to actually kind of talk to you guys too. So I'm glad that he did bring that up. If you guys got any questions.
Cause I know when you go live on the bit channel, I understand the bit channel is successful when you hit going live. You got about 130 people in the chat, and you can't keep up with everybody. I'm in there trying to keep the chat smoothly, and I know you trying to keep Oh, they go to his main channel is Brandon. The main channel is on my. It's on my
That's one channel. Sorry, I got hot dog fingers, so I typo a lot. That's one channel, and then here's the other channel here. Pretty
Yeah, go ahead and put in the comment. Yeah, so go ahead and put in the comments. So
then you can just click the profile if you want.
There you go. Both of them, and you can go ahead and subscribe to both of them, and y'all can.
If you got any other, if you got any other questions for me that you want me to answer, you should go to Outdoors Unsupervised and comment on YouTube. That I'll answer it back. I answer the first reply, but it doesn't give me a notification on the if you reply to my reply.
Know about that.
Okay, so you have to make a new comment.
Yeah, let people know that if people comment and you couldn't get you can reply, how that work?
What, the comments?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you comment, I get a notification. But when I reply to that comment and you reply to it like we're having a conversation in the same post, it won't notify me. So you have to make a new comment, and then it'll notify me just on the first time you do it on each comment. So it'll notify me that I can reply. But I want to thank Brit Family and Fun for being in here too, because she's been
we have Brit Family. We have
she's been commenting and
Beard. We had Laura, and we had Natasha. When she came in here, I told her about this live because she thought it was Tuesday. I told her no, it's Thursday. So I told her it's gonna be on Thursday now on Tuesday. So I had she had the date wrong. She thought it was Tuesday night, but I know it's Thursday night. So I told her it was my birthday, and I know. So I had to tell her what be here. So, but yeah,
I want to thank a resilient dad. I want to thank I bring it every day. I appreciate you, Nightbot. We got Cold Hearted. How you doing?
And yeah, we have subscribed to your channel. So appreciate all the people came in.
Is it Laura
both channels?
LARA? Is that Laura Boss Killer?
Yeah, she's a gamer, y'all. She's a gamer. Okay. She is a great gamer.
Okay, so, thanks Natasha for joining in from over watching my channel. She's the moderator on the other channel, just like Jarrett. We got BDBGP. Thank you very much. I think I got everybody that came in here.
I got Bearded Pine.
Oh, Bearded Pine's in here. Okay, hey Bearded Pine, how you doing?
I think the people from your channel coming over. Okay, that's good. That's good. But yeah, I appreciate. Like I said, appreciate coming over and give you a chance to get to know you behind the scenes and that kind of stuff. So I appreciate that. And you know what? I would love, if you're available. I mean, if you're up for it again, I could bring you back on the channel again. But for next year. But I know you're busy. But I don't want to bug you for all day on for it. So
Yeah, it would definitely probably next year because I had the surgery and I got a lot of things going on from just getting
Yeah.
back from this trip. But yeah, I'll be more than happy to be back on the channel. Just give me at least about 6 months. Maybe I can do it on the road since I'm gonna be on the road for a while. Maybe we can go live while I'm on the road.
Yeah, let's do that. Do that. So I'll be I promise y'all when Brandon go live on the neither one of those channels, I will be there support his channel. So make sure you go over there, watch every single video and live. Make sure you be in another live because he good at those. So let me go ahead and drop you down, Brandon. Have a
All right.
good night, and I'll see you soon. All right.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night. All right, everybody. That was one of my good friends, Brandon. God, the, Brandon Clark. I wanted moderators on his channel on the big channel, by the way, and it was great to get to know him behind the scenes and uh, how how you started channel all this stuff. Which is great. Um, I, the thumbnail that I did, I've tried to do my best. I know you. The thumbnail I did for him is it's not the best, but I did what I can to make this thumbnail behind me. So I had to make something. I had to make something that was actually for camera. So, well, I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate him coming up on my channel and that good stuff. The next interview will be the 23rd, and then the 3rd on October. I'm gonna have Captain Place, and then a very special guest on the 3rd of October. So, but other than that, I appreciate everybody coming through. I will be live on the big channel, and y'all make sure I get this to 500. Please get this to 500, and please get the big channel to 2,500. So I want to do a recap on the join on both channels. So appreciate all the love. I'll see y'all very soon, and I'll see y'all on the big channel. Peace.